Welcome back. In the last task, you started to design the app homepage in Figma by adding wireframes. In this task, you will add components to your wireframe. Components are also known as icons. Icons are what users see when they are navigating on an app. Figma has a large selection of these for you to choose from. You will need to open another tab and type in www.figma.com/community/. So that is www.figma.com/community/. Choose wireframes at the top of the page. As you scroll through the options, you should be looking for icons that will fit the feel of your app design that you have in mind. Once you find one that works for you, you can duplicate the kit, then you can copy components into your draft to post into your wireframe. Once you find one that works for you, you can duplicate the kit, then you can copy components into your draft to post into your wireframe. There's a limit for these on the free version of this program, so we will not copy the library to our project right now, but keep in mind that you can duplicate the components right into your project for ease of use. Once you find the one that matches your theme, click on it and a new tab will open. Then click Duplicate. You should see in the new tab that there are layers, just like on your project. You can click on the layers to see what is available. Depending on what you selected, you can see all that you need to choose from, or you can use the zoom in and out option to see the components more closely. Then just click on the icon you need and hold Ctrl and press C on your keyboard, or use your mouse to right-click and copy. Then go to your Project tab and press Ctrl-V or right-click and paste. If you right-click with your mouse, you can choose how to copy the component. Figma suggests that the best format to use is SVG. You will notice depending on what type of component kit you choose, the items will paste differently. If your component kit has small icons, they will paste small. If there are few icons and they are large, it will paste large onto your frame. You can resize the icon to fit the needs of the design. As you add an icon, remember to go back to the Layers panel and label what the icon represents. You will notice that the SVG file has all of the parts of the icon listed under it in the Layers panel. If you copied it as a PNG, this would not be here. You can add the icons that you think the app will need to include home, back, search, or even a calendar to list events. You can click on each icon after you place it to see the size and use the right side panel to ensure the sizes are similar. You can type into the width and height sizes under frame on the right side panel. You can even put equations in the size boxes, such as +10 if you were trying to increase all items sizes by 10 points. Notice that you can change the size of your frame to see what your home page will look like on other screen sizes. Constraints can be set for each component to make sure your page works on all devices. What would happen if your home button was not set to be at the bottom middle of the page? That is right. It could end up in the middle of the screen on a user's phone or at the bottom middle on a desktop screen. When you resize the frame, you see that the component stays in place. Now you need to make sure the components stay when the page is scrolled. If the toolbar needs to stay stationary at the bottom of the page at all times, you will choose the toolbar to include all that is inside it and make sure that it is all highlighted on the left side panel. If it is all selected, then you can use the right side panel to choose the constraints. If you want your toolbar to stay on the bottom, you need to change the choice to bottom. Now when you move the wireframe size, you will see the toolbar always stays at the bottom. If your components were not all selected just now, then they will not stay where you want them. This can be solved by just moving the component under the correct heading on the left side panel. That was great. I hope you can see your app coming along. In this task, you learned how to access and use a component library in Figma. In the next task, you will explore adding more pages or screens to your app.